Hey all, Chris Bassett here, and I'm going to be showing you how to clean out your sewer drain lines with a powered drain auger. Let's get into it. It seems like about once a year I need to clean out my sewer lines. I've got some trees to the north of the property, and tree roots grow down into my clay tile. Also, I have a garbage disposal where I dump all sorts of stuff, and then if anyone uses like feminine products or wet wipes, it plugs up the sewer line. So I bought this Bauer 50-foot powered auger, and so I'll just do a little review on that and then show you how to clean it out. So it has two speeds. It has off, forward, and reverse. The reverse is like if you get a kink in the line, otherwise use it in forward. It has two reset buttons. There's a reset button on the box here, and then there's also one on the panel. If you tap the foot pedal, it does seem like it'll trigger the reset, so try to avoid tapping it. You've got four different cutters. You have like a bulb cutter, shark tooth cutter, grease cutter, and a spade cutter. It comes with like a detached tool, so this little tool you just press into the hole at an angle. See how it's got like an angled side? So there's a pin right there that depresses, like it's a spring. So you press that key directly into the hole and it will release. And then you can swap out your different tools. The C cutter's more for like cutting the roots. It's for your main drain, your 4-inch pipe. The grease cutter is for like smaller, like 2-inch pipe. And then you got a spade if you're trying to drill through stuff. So I did have water back up in the basement. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take off the trap seal. That way I can get in there and drill that out, as well as the main line. You can follow your house pipes, and there's the main. So you want to take both of the covers and stuff off, get everything opened up, and then we can start drilling. I recommend you use the bulb auger first to start drilling, and then if you do that a few times and stuff comes out, then switch the tools to like the shark tooth or whatever. So my main does have a rubber gasket. Just use a screwdriver to pop that out. Once you have the main seal out, now you have access. They recommend you place the powered auger about 2 foot away from the hole. So you will need a 120 volt power source nearby to plug it in. They recommend, if you are using an extension cord, to have like a ground plug. Don't forget to hit the reset button just to make sure it's ready to go. And then unwind the foot pedal. So this foot control is what's going to power the machine. You step on the foot control, it spins the machine in either forward or reverse. There, it's going forward. Take your foot off. So there is one thing to be mindful of. If you are running it and it seems to like twist up on you, hurry up and take your foot off the pedal, because it'll continue to wind the cable around where it could whack you or snap the cable. Also keep an eye on this belt. If this belt comes off the drum, you could run into problems. There is a spring-loaded pin in the back here which holds the drum in place. You can remove it just by pulling it in and out. Something else to note is you are going to be playing with poo water, so make sure you have gloves. I like these rubber gloves. I can clean them up afterwards. Goggles wouldn't be a bad idea. I did have some water splash in my face, so that was nice. If you have open cuts or it gets in your eyes, you can get sepsis. So just begin by starting to feed the cable in there a few feet. And then I'm going to grab a hose. If you have any running water nearby, it can be helpful to have the running water help flush the material down the drain. So I'm going to stick my hose, a foot or two in there. And then all we're going to do is step on the foot pedal and, feed the cable manually forward. They do have a powered machine, which is about twice the price. I opted just to, spend less money and just feed it this way. But see, I'm standing on the foot pedal and I'm just feeding it forward. What you'll want to do is you're looking to see, it should be smooth, right? The entrance should be smooth all the way through. If you do run into a blockage, you will notice that, it kind of wads up, the cable starts to wad up, and there is some resistance. So at that point, move it back and forth, gently try to push it in, ease it in, and it should, drill. It's basically drilling through roots, through toilet paper, through turds. So if you do run into stuff, you can always, pull it all the way back out, which I had to do multiple times. I had to pull out several clumps of roots I would imagine this is like the 5th or 6th time I've gone down there and pulled out more stuff. So you have to do this multiple times. Here I'm just going to demonstrate what happens if the cable like twists up on you. So if you run into a blockage and you don't stop, it'll wad up, and then you have to, at that point, stop, take your foot off the pedal, let the machine stop, put it in reverse, and then you can unwind the cable. With it in reverse, you can then step on the pedal to straighten the cable back out. When you can no longer feed the auger forward at all, I take my foot off the pedal, let the machine stop, and then I drag it back in by hand, winding it back inside the drum. And then you can go, we pulled out some hair and some gunk, tree roots. Do this several more times until everything's clean. When you're all done, go ahead and put the main drain cover back on. The aluminum cap goes inside, then the rubber grommet on top, and then you need to press the rubber back into the hole. You can then pinch the bolt and feed it through the front cover, and then put the wing nut back on and make sure you tighten everything back up. Then go ahead and run some water and check for leaks. Hey, check out another video over here. I've got Amazon links for some of the products I used today in the video. If you found the video helpful, use those links. I really appreciate it. Any other questions or comments, put below. Thanks.